Hello English learners and Dawn newspaper lovers. Today we shall be discussing Dawn newspaper, which is considered a must for CSS, PMS and other competitive examinations. In order to facilitate the aspirants and make newspaper reading easy, we have started a new trend of posting vocabulary, not only the full explanation but the context in which they can be used and the possible synonyms and antonyms. In these vocabulary episodes, I shall cover 100 high-frequency words extracted from Dawn newspaper, highly recommended for competitive examinations. The list we shall be exploring in depth is shown on the screen. The very first word we have in this episode is aberration. Aberration. Aberration is a noun which means deviation, divergence, abnormality, इनहिराफ करना, नॉर्मल से एबनॉर्मल की तरफ जाना, भटकना, or a departure from what is normal, usual, or expected. Aberration has been extracted from Dawn newspaper, which is used in the context like those who conceive a wider role for a constitutional court are bound to consider judicial activism not as an aberration but as a normal judicial function. Example 2. A person with one blue eye and one green eye is said to have a genetic aberration. Now that we have understood the word aberration, how to remember this word. So, aberration sounds like abortion, which is not a normal delivery. Abortion, not a normal delivery. Aberration, deviation, which is not normal. Aberrant. Aberrant is an adjective which means abnormal or deviant, one whose behavior departs substantially from the norm of a group. Aberrant, aberrant behavior, deviant ideas, etc. Now let's have a quick look at some of the synonyms and antonyms of aberration. So, the synonyms of aberration could be eccentricity, oddity, peculiarity, strangeness, quirk, weirdness, delusion, etc. And the antonyms could be normality, regularity, usualness, sameness, conformity, soundness, etc. The next word for today we have is abstruse. Abstruse. Abstruse is an adjective which means difficult to understand, like an abstruse argument. Abstruse is actually hard to understand because of being extremely complex, intellectually demanding, highly abstract, etc. are very deep. So you could say the students avoided the professor's abstruse lectures. The students avoided the professor's abstruse lectures. The Urdu meaning of abstruse could be pichida, asirul faham, katan, or you could simply say mushkil, pichida. The word abstruse has been used in 12th January 2020 Dawn newspaper. The article says, the relations between Iran and Pakistan have largely remained abstruse, especially in the last 40 years or so. Now, how to remember this word? Abstruse. So, the abs part of abstruse should remind you of abstract. Abstract art can be very difficult to understand, right? Additionally, the struse part should remind you of obtuse. Obtuse. The word obtuse is used to describe not only an angle more than 90 degrees and less than 180, but also a person who understands things a bit slowly. So, for an obtuse person, most things may be abstruse. Abstruse. The synonyms of abstruse could be obscure, esoteric, difficult, perplexing, puzzling, complicated, recondite, and the opposite words could be clear, obvious. Thank you for watching.